You know, I have seen that there are many videos out there about life in 20s, life in 30s. And I also wanted to share mine actually for months, thinking maybe it could be helpful for some people who are younger than me. But I could not really write anything down in my script for months. And honestly, I still have no idea about what to say, what to talk about for this topic. I have things to talk about my childhood, teenage life, and my 20s. I have some good evidences of what I went through, what I chose to do, and how I overcame things. And I thought these experiences will be some great source or fuel to live my 30s. But what do I have now? I do not have regular income. More likely, almost no income at all. Nothing is formed. Actually, everything is unsettled and my whole world is swayed big time. It's like I'm under some typhoon or hurricane. I can't say it's the worst situation now, and things might get better soon, but things also could go worse at any time. I was disappointed in myself. I thought I would be a very independent and confident woman when I'm in 30s. More mature with some wisdom. My parents at my age, they had 2 kids with a house. But the person whom I look in the mirror is still a child rather than a mature adult. I did not want to look in the mirror anymore. One day I thought, maybe this kind of expectation, something like, as you get older, you gotta be more stable and strong, is educated by the older generation. Because that is how they improve their lives. They try to create a life graph that mostly goes ups and ups. And that was possible for them. That is how they could raise us. People could change their jobs, but also could work for one company for over 30 years unless you were let go or wanted to leave. Getting jobs was comparably easier than these days. Quality of life might not have been as good as nowadays, but at least things were more promising than now. And I might be wrong, but it seems like most of them did not have too many what ifs or some other possibilities throughout their lives. I don't know if this is the right example, but I kinda want to talk about it anyways. My parents threw out almost all of my toys from my childhood as I became a teenager. My dad was saying, "You're not a child anymore, and it's embarrassing to like Barbie dolls and Polly Pockets at your age." And back then, I thought adults knew better. I thought I needed to grow up. So I let them throw all my toys out, even though I felt super sad. These days, whenever I think about it, I really regret it. There are so many kidults, and it's okay to like toys as adults. All the kids like me grew up and became adults who created this new territory. And you will be surprised how many of us are in this world. Now I think about the reason why my parents thought toys were just for kids is because they didn't really have toys like us. They didn't have toys that they could attach their souls to. It was different time to live with different lifestyles, and they valued different things. And I think this is all related to the shapes and forms of lives these days as well. I heard that in Korea, most common type of living became living alone. So as the form of living changes, there are more things for single person living are produced. Living spaces and restaurants for people who live and come alone. Korea used to be family-centered. 3 or 4 people of families per a living space was the most common form when I was living there. But things have changed. Most of us still live in a certain form that is considered as most common, but I see some changes here and there. Some people quit their full-time jobs and switch to part-time jobs to achieve their dreams, even if it could deliver super unstable life. Some people are pursuing themselves in their own ways that other people can't think. Some people are just thrown to the world without any real preparation, so they struggle, but still keep pushing themselves. And my life in 30s looks different from some so-called typical and common lives. Definitely different from what I expected in the past. It feels like I became a teenager again. It even feels like I have gone back to the past when I was younger, or worse than that, because back then I was more confident. I didn't know how to become a designer, but I knew somehow that would happen. No adulting, no responsibilities, and so on. Now I'm in my 30s, feeling lost than ever, but still have to pay for bills and I can't foresee anything really for my future. I am relearning myself. I have to think about how to live and survive. I have to try to figure out what I can do. I'm trying to process and keep reminding myself that there are many different forms of lives and it's okay to live in a unique or less common way. It doesn't mean that it's gonna be easy, but all throughout my life, when were my decisions actually easy anyway? I tend to challenge myself, and this time it's just pushing me to the extreme. And I thought sharing my current status with you guys might not be super helpful for any of you because I don't have a clear answer, or I'm not living the most defined and successful life at the moment. But I thought it could be interesting for you to think about different lives than some typical life, and giving you some time and chances to think if you want to think about throwing yourselves to some more challenging life with different possibilities. If you're not really happy with your current situation or want some change in your lives. Or even think like, yeah, a stable life fits me better and I want to stick with it. Or I am in the similar situation as her, but I think I want to go back to my stable life. At the moment, like I said earlier, my life in 30s is quite chaotic that it could feel more like life in early 20s or life as a teenager with some more responsibilities. I just decided to see what I could do, and also I don't really have any other options except for keeping pushing myself. If you happen to be in the similar situation as mine, I hope you don't feel alone. I hope you don't feel you're a loser. I hope you don't feel you're a weirdo. We're just taking some different routes to get to some different destinations, and that is quite special. That's it for today. If you want to see how my journey goes, please consider to subscribe to this channel and like this video. I appreciate you. See you in the next video.